In lead scoring, you assign a value to each of your prospects that reflects their readiness and ability to buy from you, and also how they stack up against your ideal customer profile. Those with the highest score are the most likely to convert into sales. There are automated CRM programs for assigning lead scores, but it's still useful to understand where they come from and how they're calculated. So what factors are used in lead scoring? You'll usually look at a mix of explicit data, such as location or the size of a customer base, and implicit data based on prospect behaviour on your website and in other interactions. This implicit behavioural data is the more complex and difficult to analyse. You're looking for visitor interactions that signify readiness to buy, such as watching a detailed demo, checking out shipping charges, or having a very engaged conversation at your trade show booth. Behaviours that are less immediately indicative of purchase intent might include registering for a webinar or reading your blog. Each piece of data they give you or action they take will be given a score, often out of 10, though this can vary from company to company. For example, if a prospect gives you the explicit information that they have a certain budget available, you might assign that a score of 4. If that same prospect later goes on to download a detailed product specification for a product meeting their budget, you might assign that action a score of 8, since it indicates that they're starting to show significant interest. It's also important to use negative values to reduce scores as leads become inactive. So if you don't hear from a lead for 3 months, you might subtract 5 from their score. All these scores are cumulative. Generally speaking, they'll add up to a total out of 100, although again that depends on your company's scoring system. At some point during this process, the prospect's lead score is going to reach a level at which they need to be passed from the marketing team to the sales team. Defining that level needs to be done by those two teams together, and then refined as your CRM activity continues.